In the quaint village of Greenfield, the market was more than just a place to shop, it was the village's social hub, where gossip, laughter, and commerce thrived. Every day, women from across the village set up their stalls to sell fresh produce, handcrafted goods, and homemade treats. Among them were Ruth and Naomi, two of the most respected vendors, though their relationship was far from cordial. Ruth, a tall, energetic woman in her late 30s, was known for her vibrant produce. Her stall boasted a colorful array of fruits and vegetables, drawing villagers who admired her fresh offerings. Naomi, in her mid-40s, was equally well known but for her baked goods. Her stall, adorned with baskets of bread, pastries, and pies, was a beloved fixture at the market. Despite their outwardly friendly interactions, Ruth and Naomi had a long-standing rivalry. Their competition was fierce but generally good-natured, until the village council announced a new regulation: vendors could only sell one type of product. This rule was designed to reduce clutter and make the market more organized, but it threw a wrench into the works of many vendors, particularly Ruth and Naomi. The new rule posed a dilemma for Naomi, who had always focused on baked goods. She had to decide whether to continue with her bread and pastries or venture into selling something else. Ruth saw the rule as an opportunity to expand her business. She decided to start selling an assortment of fruits and vegetables, encroaching on the market space that Naomi's baked goods had traditionally occupied. The tension between them grew palpable. Naomi, feeling the squeeze on her customer base, confronted Ruth one morning. "Why are you suddenly selling fruits and vegetables? You know that's my turf." Ruth, setting up her display with practiced efficiency, replied, "The new rule gives us a chance to explore new markets. I'm just adapting to the change." Naomi's frustration boiled over. "You've always had a variety of products. Now you're crowding me out of what's left. How is that fair?" The argument drew a small crowd. Ruth's supporters, who appreciated her new offerings, sided with her. Naomi's loyal customers, who had always been devoted to her baked goods, felt her pain. The market buzzed with gossip and tension, and the once friendly rivalry had turned into a full-blown conflict. Seeing the growing unrest, the village elder, a wise woman named Mabel, decided to intervene. She gathered Ruth, Naomi, and other market vendors to address the situation. "Let's think this through," Mabel suggested. "We need to find a way to make this work for everyone. How about a rotating schedule? Each week, vendors could have the option to showcase a variety of products or stick to their specialty, but only during specific times." Ruth and Naomi exchanged skeptical glances but agreed to give it a try. The new arrangement allowed vendors to rotate their products, ensuring that different goods were available at various times, which helped alleviate the competition between Ruth and Naomi. Over the following weeks, Ruth and Naomi began to see the benefits of the new system. Naomi had the chance to focus on her baked goods without feeling overshadowed, and Ruth found that her diversified offerings attracted a different clientele. Their cooperation led to a series of successful joint promotions, such as special events that combined their strengths: fresh produce with delectable baked treats. Slowly but surely, the market's atmosphere changed. The once rival vendors began to support each other, sharing tips and collaborating on promotional events. The villagers noticed the positive shift and appreciated the improved variety and organization of the market. The sense of community grew stronger, as did the bond between Ruth and Naomi. One morning, as the market bustled with activity, Ruth and Naomi shared a quiet moment at a small cafe near the market square. Over coffee, they reflected on how their rivalry had transformed into a meaningful partnership. "I guess we made it work," Naomi said with a smile. Ruth nodded. "Yes, and I think we're both better for it. The market's thriving, and so are we." Their newfound friendship, born out of conflict and compromise, became a symbol of how collaboration can lead to success and harmony. And so, the market of Greenfield continued to flourish, enriched by the unity of its vendors and the strength of its community.